What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Happy New Year's Eve, real quick. So I know that 2025 brings a whole new mindset, a whole new slew of changes that we try to look at to try to be better for the new year, right? And I just here to give my 2 cents, you know what I mean? Because I think that in order for us to really, collectively see the change that we want to see, I think that we got to hold true to the things that we put our minds to. And I'm not just talking about as far as work or in our relationships or, New Year's resolutions type stuff, because we all do that stuff, right? We all think that, the beginning of the new year is a new opportunity to do things differently. But I think that in order for you to really do things differently, you have to be able to put, why you did that as a precursor. So, for example, when people like scrub their Instagram and scrub their Facebook and get rid of friends and take off all the pictures that they did for the year, why? Think about why you did that. Think about why you made the choices that you made. Okay. When you decide, hey, I'm going to work out, right? I'm going to save money. I'm going to do all of these things that are really inherently good, right? Those things are inherently good, but you got to think about, why am I doing this? It's possibly because 2024, you learned something. You know what I'm saying? You learned that, man, I didn't do nearly what I wanted to do. I didn't save nearly what I wanted to save. And when you think about those things, think about why you didn't save the way you wanted to save. When you think about like the people that I allowed to stay in my life longer than they were supposed to, think about why you made that decision so that you could be better in that next year. See, we all just take the actions that we think are great, and we say, this is the new year, so I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, because it makes you feel good going into a new start. January 1st is a new date. That's all it is. You could be the same old person going into a new date. It doesn't mean that that change is going to occur just because it's January 1st, 2025. You have to make the decision to do that, which is why for me specifically, if it's something that's worth changing, I'm going to do before a resolution or before a new start date. Now I get it, because like I said before, it gives you a new opportunity to start over and say, okay, hey, I'm going to get out the way smoking. I'm going to get out the way drinking pop. I'm going to get out the way eating bad. This is the last day. I'm going to start tomorrow, right? That's what we think. We think about those things because it's like, all right, let me put these things behind me. The problem is that you have to think about why you're doing that. Is it because you just want a snatched body come summertime? You know what I'm saying? Why would you be doing it if it wasn't beneficial? And if it's beneficial, why not have consistency behind it? So again, I've seen a lot of memes, a lot of videos, a lot of things happening where people are like, don't let your friends get you into a situation where you lose the goals that you have set for you. Meaning, don't let people take you into places and do things to you or have you thinking a certain way, getting you off that pedestal that you built for yourself, because that pedestal is important. That pedestal you built that pedestal for a reason, so that you could be a better person in the upcoming year. So give yourself not just grace, like I say, but also understand why you came up with the goals that you came up with. Understand why it was important to come up with them in the first place. Because coming up with those dramatic goals, those fantastic goals, that gave you a sense of purpose. You know what I'm saying? That gave you a sense of being, and that you understood that I need to have these goals so I can be better. And if being better is what's going to make you better, then have some consistency behind it, even if it hurts. I mean, because at the end of the day, you have no problem not being consistent, even though it hurts. I mean, think about that. Because if it didn't hurt, you wouldn't change it, right? So at the end of the day, man, put forth the right effort, be positive, be humble, and have a great 2025.